Why? Why do you do
I
that?
don't
Oh
know.
my god. We could go. All right. So if you want to intro,
The intro. You got this, Peralta?
No, you oh no, I clearly suck at this.
oh, grab your thing so we can do the
Thought
cheers
we
afterward.
Intro and then do the
We're,
cheer.
yeah, but
Just
you're
to
gonna
be clear,
intro
this is fake.
so we
This
have
is
it.
fake. No, mine has shit in
Yeah,
it.
no, mine has
Mine has some of this
Some del-
amber.
some delicious tamarind smelling vodka.
Hi, welcome back to the Nakama Podcast. This is our first video thing that we were doing, and it's to celebrate the 2 years that, surprisingly, we've been doing this. I'm joined with Cruz, one of the first people that got on the show. Who
Yeah.
actually said yes to, because my
Yeah.
other friend said no.
Yeah.
And then
Aw.
Peralta, the teacher that I was like, you know what? I don't like this lady.
I'm sorry. I
the
didn't
beginning,
need to
I
do
was-
that to you.
You just were like, I don't want to talk to you. And I was like, all right, I know I'm a janitor, but fuck. Hey, but if anything, this just proves that how much you and Brittany are alike, because I did not like Brittany in the beginning, did not like you in the beginning, and now look at us.
Dude, you had a job. I let you do your job. I had a job. I was doing my job. That was all I was thinking.
So yeah,
That's
this
true.
is 2 years. Every good relationship.
2 years.
Yeah, 2 years with us, one with Peralta.
Yeah.
Like every good relationship, you hate the person at first, and then you learn to.
I
To
did
get
not
along.
hate you.
Well, I was talking about Cruz.
Never mind. That's a whole. Clearly, I
No
did
comment.
not hate either of you.
You didn't even know Cruz.
No.
I bet I interviewed Cruz.
Oh yeah, you did. We do not all work together.
You did?
I did. I was on
Yeah.
your panel.
Anyways, this is to 2 years with me and Cruz and 1 year to Peralta
Yeah.
so far.
Cheers. You got to clink all of them,
Clink,
even though they don't
There's
clink.
no clink,
It's
clink,
just-
clink, clink.
And,
And
Rob.
then to Rob behind the camera.
Yeah, that's Rob Daredeck over there.
Oh my god.
You had to go.
Ooh.
Who gulped?
I think that was me.
Might have
So-
been me too. I poured myself more than I thought, and now I'm
'Cause
thinking
you
maybe I
clear-
did give
You don't know the
maybe I did
definition
give
of
Rob a little bit more than I was planning. That cleared my sinuses. Wow.
Yeah, no, that's why I was drinking it earlier too, so I don't have to go like I typically do.
Yeah.
You're still gonna do it.
Probably. But so we're doing this to kind of go over the year that we've had
Yeah.
together, the three of us, because I've always wanted a girl. So when I asked you, I was
What
like,
do you say that like
"Thank
you're
God."
having a baby?
no, for the show. I was
I've always wanted a girl,
I've
and I
always
was
wanted a
presented with
girl.
Peralta a year ago.
Mhm.
She really has her mother's nose.
I've always wanted a girl. There's two other people that
I
I
wish there was a different sentence for that.
Right? Yeah. You could say like I've always wanted a female co-host.
there we go.
I think that sounds a little bit more accurate.
I guess.
Brittany, he wants a daughter. Just so we're
No.
Ah,
clear.
there you go.
No, for the podcast, there's
Yeah, okay, so he wants a female daughter, but specifically only for the podcast.
no. So the as of right now, there's 5 people that I have in mind for Nakama. There's
Uh-huh.
me. Cruz is already here.
Obviously.
There's the female aspect that I wanted from the get-go. So I still need the other 2 crewmates to do the 5.
Well, no, because you also have a dog mascot.
Yeah, but that's just the mascot.
That's like Chopper.
Yeah, that's just the logo.
That's true, yeah.
Hmm.
So who's the other two?
He can't
when-
say.
Yeah, when we get to that point of the arc, that's when you'll be like,
Yeah.
that's the 4th crewmate. and
Then you'll
the
know
5th.
when Belle Delphine has answered his DM.
Dude, I would be stoked. I'd be hella stoked.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd be pretty
Yeah.
stoked for that too.
Or Filthy Frank. I just showed Brittany who Filthy Frank was.
Dude, I went to his show. It was fucking amazing.
I have no idea who that
It's
is.
Joji. I don't know if you've heard his music before.
Oh, he sings
super
that song,
popular.
"The Glimpse of Us." That's
Yeah,
on the
he
radio.
also sang a song called "She's So Nice," where he talks about a guy having a fat girlfriend.
I find him
guess.
strange, but I like that song because it's so
Dude,
melodic.
He's
You should-
very
You should
oh,
watch
he's a
his
weird
YouTube
guy.
channel.
I know. I saw the video for it, and I was
He's a
like,
weird guy.
I'm not gonna watch this anymore.
That's where my gamer tag comes from. So my gamer tag for Xbox is Weeaboo Jones 94 because someone already took it.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know where that's from, so there's only a handful of people on Xbox that will be like, "Hey, boss," or they'll say "Filthy Frank," and it's
Mhm.
like but everyone else just doesn't know. And then I just get referred to Jones, and then I get confused as a white guy.
Yeah.
Happens quite a bit. Even though I'm
Even though you're
clearly
not.
brown. The darkest one here.
Now
That's
everyone
true.
knows. Everyone knows now. Officially.
But going back to the year, what was your guys' favorite part of 2020? 2020 to 20 no, 2021 to
2021 to
2022?
2022.
God damn.
recording session.
That's your favorite part?
No, I don't know.
Well, that's what I'm asking.
Well, if she doesn't have her answer yet.
All right, you go.
My
Cruz.
favorite so far has been the thing we actually just got back from, which is Crunchyroll. It was a whole lot of work for me. Like, I very much turned that into almost entirely a work trip. But being able to talk to people who also do reporting on things and being like, hey, I've never done this before. I'm basically a baby in this scene. Can you give me some tips? And having literally every single person I talk to just be like, oh yeah, man, here's a list of people you want to talk to. Here's some equipment you might need. Here's some ways you might want to format stuff. Like, everybody was super fucking helpful. So that experience was, I think, my favorite thing of this year, and then also that this podcast has really gotten us. So that's my favorite thing. What about you, Peralta?
I don't know if I have a favorite thing. I just enjoy like our guests that we have. I feel like every person that I thought I knew who they were,
Oh yeah.
I learned new things about them, and I'm like, this is very interesting. So I don't know. I think that's the unique part. And I like having my sister with me because it's the real dynamics between us,
Yeah.
which most people don't see because they usually visually see us as different types of people. But it was nice to kind of listen to how she's like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree. I like the guest part aspect. I like the one that we had with Brittany. That one was pretty cool. That was probably my favorite, and then after hers is
The one that she was Cruz?
No,
I think
the
you mean
first
the
one.
one that where she's just
she's
Brittany.
the guest.
Mm-hmm.
Where Cruz wasn't there, and everyone else is like, "This is my favorite episode because Brittany and Peralta are just bullying you the whole time," and it's just like, that's just how it is.
I
When
gotta
we
say,
go
though,
out to eat.
The episode where Brittany is me is pretty
I think
great.
she's been you a couple times now.
I hope, but she was pretty good.
Yeah, she's pretty good. Yeah.
She's been you a couple of times. Then after that, probably Lynn. Lynn's episodes are my second favorite.
I think Lynn was the first guest that we had that wasn't someone that, like, I mean, obviously she knows you, so there was that attachment, but like that I had never met before, and so that was the first experience that I had interviewing somebody that I didn't already know the answers to things,
I
and
feel like most of them you didn't know, like other than AJ, because you didn't know who Peralta was when we had her the first time almost a year ago.
that is true.
Same with Houston, even though you cleaned his room. Same with you talked to Delgado, but I think after the email came out that we do this,
Yeah,
you missed Stanford.
but the thing about like
You didn't know Evie.
the thing about Lynn though is I had no idea of what she was going to be like, whereas like Houston, you know what he's going to be like if you see his room.
Yeah,
You're just
that-
like, okay, I
and the
know
way-
I know
and the
exactly
way
what I'm
he
going to ask
texts
him.
Me.
Yeah.
It's like, God damn it, Houston.
And then Delgado, we didn't talk about anime before that, but like we talked about a bunch of other stuff. So I knew what Delgado was going to be like.
Wait, Houston
And-
was on the show?
Yeah. And so
Yeah,
there
she's
were
actually
a few.
gonna come back, and
When did he come?
I think it was during the May area.
Yeah, you
So
you were
Oh.
not
super
there
busy.
for a period of time.
That was testing time.
Yeah.
So you were super busy, and it was fun with Houston.
Yeah.
He definitely fits like the internet. Like he knows the internet stuff. So when he texts me and he's like, "That's base," it's like, God damn it, God fucking damn it. I thought I just had
Jesus.
to deal with that on the internet, not in real life. But yeah.
Yeah.
Brittany was my favorite. And then Lynn.
Yeah. I would say Lynn was probably my favorite of our guests
And
so
then
far.
after that, everyone just tied for third.
And there it goes. There it goes.
Whiskey.
You drank it like 3 minutes ago.
Oh, no, I just drink some right now.
Oh,
It's like burning my chest.
yeah. That whiskey will do that.
Yep. You should try some.
No, thank you.
Put some hair on your chest.
Just try some of the tamarind one. The tamariнд's great.
I never understood that saying. Like put hair on your
The
chest.
fact that you just said it right now, I don't
yeah.
understand what you're trying to say.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I
I
mean,
thought
you-
it was like a euphemism to man up.
It is.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're saying something will put hair on your chest. You're basically telling them like it'll make you a man. But yeah, I don't think that works when you're talking to a woman. So I don't know.
So what else you guys got to talk about for the year?
It's been a long year.
It has. We've done a lot of stuff though. I mean, I think this has probably been like as far as
We're on our way from going from rags to bitches.
as far as like as a project that we've been doing for 2 years now. I think we're definitely past the rocky setup, which was that entire first year. Because that entire first year was us just stumbling every single step of the way, and now we're at a point where we're pretty much able to chug along, knowing exactly what we're going to do, and if we don't know exactly what we're going to do, knowing how to like recover from the little screw ups we get. So I think we're finally at a point where our feet are firmly planted on the ground, and we're able to just do this without having to worry about anything else.
Oh, you guys grown so much.
Yeah.
I mean, so have you.
I know.
Yeah,
but
oh my God,
I
yeah,
don't
you
really
have.
know that first year. I didn't even
Yeah.
know you guys did a podcast. Other
Yeah.
than that, Sal told me he now hated me when he first met me.
I didn't say I hated you,
Whatever.
disliked you.
We can replay that part and see what he actually said. We'll just throw in a little
And
flashback.
Reminder.
And then it was more of a I'm being friendly and this person is just being straight and cold, just a wall. And I was like, all right.
But that's how I am
Yeah.
to most
I was like,
humans.
I mean, not just that, but also if she's at work, like I get that. If people stop me to talk at work, if it goes more than like a minute or two, it's like I start, all right, well, can we
See?
wrap this up so that way I can go back to what I'm
not
doing?
Like that. Someone talked to me like, oh yeah, dude, I totally catch that Pokemon with you.
Yeah.
I'm in a group chat with some of the teachers and it was weird. Like,
What?
yeah.
He is, yes, it's weird.
It's not weird because they're teachers, but it's just
No,
like
like-
I don't know some of these people, and it's just like, so we're all gonna meet up to catch Pokemons for Community Day,
That's-
and I was like, yeah, let's do this. But that again does fall in character with me because I went to San Francisco with complete strangers to go play Pokemon Go.
Sal likes strangers.
Yep.
Yeah, he's really good with people he doesn't know.
Yep. If I was a kid, I would have been kidnapped.
You have been a child at one point.
Yeah, but not now.
Oh my God.
When I was a child, I was pretty quiet,
Oh, okay.
reserved.
You didn't go with random people.
No, I lived in Utah, so they probably were staring at me like, "Who the fuck let this brown kid in here?"
Oh my God.
Dude, I was one of the few Mexican families in Utah, and then in Idaho, especially. I think there's only like 4 of us.
Get those people looking at you like, how did he get so far up here?
For reals. Idaho,
Mexico's a couple states away.
but Buell, Idaho is the best. There was this, they do a farmer market, and this lady found out that I liked zucchini bread, and she gave me a loaf
Oh, that's
of
cool.
zucchini bread every time she would see us. I don't know if she was doing it because she's like, oh, I bet you he's poor. But I want to say, she did it
I
out
think
of the
that
kindness
is
of her
yes. I
heart.
think that is an experience where you just assume the best.
Mhm,
I don't think you want to assume the worst in somebody who's doing something nice for you.
right. Any predictions or goals that you guys want to do for this upcoming year?
I'll let you field that one first.
I don't know. I was surprised I even kept coming back.
Just because you enjoy my company.
No, I think it's because I enjoy watching the anime, and then like getting like I watched the one that Brittany loved, the little princess.
Oh, yeah.
girl.
Sleepy Princess.
Yeah, that one was cute. And then I think that first episode I was with you guys, you were talking about, I don't even remember the title, something 87.
Oh, not order.
No.
I don't know, but you were talking about it because I didn't listen to your show prior to that. And I
Yeah.
was like, let me just watch this to see what the hell they were talking about because I had no context of that.
I think it was 86. It was just called
Oh,
86,
there you go. See?
86.
There was the number.
But it was like written out in letters 86 and then a colon and then the number 86.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there were like things that like I enjoyed that from just the show itself I learned,
Hmm.
which I didn't expect to.
And then as far as what I'm hoping for the next year is just really sort of streamlining the show a little bit more. Maybe, hopefully, fingers crossed, getting an editor
Yeah.
so that way we can do a little bit more than just the one show every week and some Patreon stuff. I would like to be able to dedicate the time that I'm doing right now in editing to other stuff so that we can be providing people with even more reasons to come back.
Hmm.
What are yours? You got to answer your own questions too.
I guess.
You asked it.
Yeah.
To get big enough so then I can pretend like I didn't know you guys.
Oh my god. Well, tell you what, I got a question. What has been your guys' favorite episode to record so far? Or even not even to record,
The
just in
one
general.
with Brittany in it. Anytime Brittany's in it.
Of course.
Because she's real. I remember
Yeah.
you saying that. And Cruz said that too about Fernanda.
Yeah.
She's real.
I guess anytime with Brittany in it, and if not Brittany, then anytime with the guests, because a lot of the time, either I only know a little bit about them, and then I find out more, like Peralta was saying, and then it's just a new experience because a lot of the people that we have already interviewed and they've had their episode, I've still kept in contact with them from time to time. Like I still message Momo. She was one of the first guests that we had.
Yeah.
She had her kid. She was telling me about her kid. Met up with Houston after work because I bought him a shirt, or he bought a shirt, and I just gave it to him.
Yeah.
And he was talking to me about some stuff. Delgado was cool to talk to. Stanford, I talk to her almost every day if she's not busy. Jen and Sabrina, I talk
obviously,
to
yeah.
fucking all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll be telling me about their personal stuff, and it's just like, that's cool. That sucks that your nephew has this really bad sickness, but that's cool.
So you're saying you have that response of like, I don't know why you're telling me about this. I can't do
No,
anything.
it's just, I was like, Jen will be explaining shit to me because I'm not a single mom. So she was
Yeah.
like telling me what WIC is, and I was like, that's pretty cool. And then Google was listening, and then it was telling me, it's like, if you have an old baby carriage, you can trade it in for Target, and you get a brand new one. And it's like, I'm not planning to have a kid anytime soon, but now I know this information in case
Yeah.
I ever do.
When you have a girl.
No, I don't want a girl.
Yeah, no, you've already said it. The people know.
No, I said I wanted a girl for the podcast, which
It's
I got
not-
one.
It's not the way it sounded.
I got one already.
What about you,
Unless she
Peralta?
leaves, then I gotta find another.
There you go. What about you,
It's cute.
Peralta?
I think I really like Delgado. I think because I had known him in a different capacity. So then him being on the show and kind of seeing the person that's Delgado, that was kind of different. And he stands out for me just because at the end he was like, I just love letters. And I
Yeah.
was like, no one ever says like to go write a letter. Granted, he never gave us an address, but I like that he said like writing letters because I think it reminded me like, yeah, people don't do that,
Yeah.
and I think that's like a lost art skill, and I felt like that human connection when he brought that up, so I appreciated that. But we need to go back and ask him for an address.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
we
for
all
sure.
have mailboxes at work. We can just be like, here you go.
Yes, like not
Yeah, we're not-
mail though. It's
No. I
mean, you
letters,
could-
but it's not
Letters.
mail.
You could just put it in an envelope, put a little
God
stamp
damn
on
it,
it. I just bought
Putting
some
a stamp
stamps.
on it is just wasting money if you're gonna hand deliver it.
I just bought some
I
stamps.
am not gonna put.
It's like a
any
waste of
notes
$1.
in your
Dude,
box.
no, a sheet of stamps is $12. I'm gonna start
Okay,
collecting
so-
stamps. And Brittany asked me why, and I was like, because it's slightly like investing. So in 60 years, it might be $50 from that $12 purchase.
So are you
that I-
really collecting stamps?
Yeah,
Oh.
I have.
Wait, so you're collecting forever stamps as an investment?
not forever stamps, like the other ones.
The old stamp.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
because I was gonna say forever stamps don't work.
Because they're forever.
That
The one with the little American
Ooh.
flag, that one doesn't. Those don't have value. The other ones that
Yeah.
I bought do.
well, those
Not-
have value. It's just their value is also
Just
tied
like-
to inflation, so it's
Yeah,
always going to be
exactly.
the same.
So,
Yeah.
so I was telling Brittany's like, why did you buy stamps? And it's like, I bought them for $12 now. Maybe in 60 years they'll be more than $12. and then we can go out and get a nice dinner with some stamps. And she's like,
You know, the queen died. If they do any commemorative stamps for that, you can buy those, and then
and
when the
then-
king dies, you can sell those
And
for
then-
even more.
And then Brittany just kind of
It's
gave me
true.
like, this fucking guy. She threw $24 on. They're expensive. I was gonna buy a bunch of them, and then it was almost $60, and it's like, I'm broke right
Oh my
now.
God.
So how about no? And the lady's like, that's okay. Because I was at the mail office because I'm going to go Mexico.
Yeah.
So I need a passport.
So back to the thing. My favorite episode has been the episode with Lynn. I think it was just
Which one?
the one that she was on first.
The one with the Haiku story. That was the historically accurate one.
The Hey K. Okay,
There we
no,
go.
Haikyuu
Haikyuu.
is the volleyball
I
one.
know,
So I was like,
we didn't talk about
no,
that
yeah,
one.
we didn't. No, the Hey K. Yes, that one. But it was also just because hearing Lynn talk about everything from like an education standpoint, and then her little rant on the Hey K story, sort of correcting everything, I found really enjoyable. So that one's been my favorite one so far.
Yeah, she likes to correct people.
Hmm.
It's annoying.
I mean, I
It's
think
annoying.
I think it serves to being a professor though. Like that
Kind of
makes
feel
sense.
like that. No, because Cruz does it too. I was about to say, I feel like that's a lot of things that like girls do. Because Brittany, I'll send her like, "Does this sound okay?" And then she's like, correcting all my shit. It's just like a simple no would have been better.
Well, no, I mean, if you're saying, "Does this sound okay?" You are asking.
Yeah.
If you sent me like a paragraph and you were like, "Cruz, does this sound good?" I would give you suggestions on how to fix it, not tell you no, because
Right.
telling you no just it doesn't give you any additional information on how to make it sound
Doesn't
better.
change the fact that my feelings are hurt.
I forgot you have that thing. Yeah, we talked about that on
'Cause
a
I know
previous episode.
Jen asked Stanford to help her out with her Spanish homework.
Mhm.
Stanford knows Spanish.
Mhm.
And Jen was very like, "What the fuck? You know Spanish, but you're white."
Jen's white.
Yeah, I don't know. I was telling her, it was like, ask Stanford for help. And then she was really confused, like, why would I ask her? And then she was doing it and correcting her the right way.
Mhm.
And Jen was like, I'm going to go to Stanford now. I was like, yeah, you probably should, because me, Cruz, and Sabrina don't know, like, proper Spanish. So she's a more better help than either of us. And she's like, I think I'm going to do that.
Yeah,
And I was like, you're welcome.
because there were a couple points because I was helping her with it. There were a couple points where I had to be like, "Dude, I don't know, Google it,"
Just
because
gotta
I'm just gonna
schmoogle
have
it.
to do that.
But that's it for the our yearly cap. We're gonna show Peralta our first episode because
Yeah.
she joined the podcast not knowing what she was getting herself into. She just saw some long-haired dude being like, "Yo, be on the show," and she was like, "Fuck it, I guess," without checking it out
I know. I just came in
previous
cold.
stuff.
I'll,
All right.
Damn.
So then we'll. This is the first episode that we ever recorded.
Everyone, welcome to the first episode of the Nakama podcast. I am your host, Sal, or if you know me from the streets, Big Dick Sal, and this is my co-host.
Cruz. And the Nakma podcast, to let you all know, is a podcast all about anime-related things, games, movies, conventions, different stuff
Manga.
like that, manga.
So, hearing that intro, would you have joined? Would you have joined if you heard that first?
no.
So it's a good thing she didn't.
Right?
Why would you do that to yourself?
It's the
It
reason
was
why
funny.
if you've ever hung around Cameron, sometimes he'll walk through the
Marcus.
he'll walk through the hall and he'll see Sal and he'll just yell out BDS, and it's because he heard the first episode.
I'm crying because why the hell would you do that?
I have no idea.
Big one.
it was
That's the
funny.
second big. I didn't remember that one, but yeah. So today we're going to be talking about how we got into anime. We want to make sure that you guys know where we're coming from when we talk about this stuff. So Sal,
Yes.
If you
How'd
would
you
like
get into
to
anime?
scrub through
I
it or
got into
anything,
anime
I will give you
back
control.
when I was
No, you
like
could do
7
it.
or 8, somewhere around that age, whenever Toonami was a thing. And I would sit there and, just try to watch my anime before my dad got home to yell at me for not picking up the stuff in the living room. Because that would be my chore to do when I got home is get home, do your homework, clean up the living room. And I was just like, nah, screw that noise. I'm just going to watch me some DBZ. Then pretty much from there, I stopped watching anime for a long time. Then I started getting into One Piece. And then I guess from there, that's just kept my interest the whole time. There's more dudes punching dudes. I like some slice of life anime, but not too much. And in case you don't know what slice of life is, it's just those animes that just make you feel good when you sit there watch. You know, some dude got home, worked, played some video games. That's it. That's it. You know, it just makes you feel good. Like, goddamn, good thing I'm alive. Kind of animes. Then other than that, horror stuff. Anything bloody, gruesome. You know, just limbs coming off, dicks flying everywhere. I also enjoy to watch as well. Just more for the fact that that shit's not real. You know, no one's
That's like the world's longest run-on sentence.
It really is.
I'm sorry. You couldn't stop.
No.
No, because I was still in. That was early
That
on.
was very early on.
So I went from streaming on Twitch to doing
Mhm.
this. So I still had the mindset of don't leave empty gaps when you're streaming.
Yeah.
So that's why in the first couple episodes, I'm still in that mood where it's just like, all right, I can pause. I don't need to fucking say
yeah.
everything I need to say right now. Because when you stream, you gotta keep talking, or the people are gonna be like, this is boring. I'm out of here.
You hear him say a lot of like, and then,
I know,
because he
I was-
hasn't gotten through
That
it
was
yet.
a lot of bits and pieces you had there.
Mm-hmm. But I know going back to, you should have seen when I said that, because I think Cruz, I don't know if he cut it out, but I remember Cruz lost his shit too because he wasn't expecting me to say that. He was like, he's not gonna do it. So then when I said Big Dick Sal, it caught him off guard
Mhm.
too. And the reason I chose that is me and my roommates and Vince, we play Smash Bros. And you can choose your name. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna put Big Dick Sal because if they look down at the name, that's gonna catch them off guard. And that was me, give me an opportunity to kick their ass. But Vince is really good at Smash because he likes to smash his bros. So
Yeah.
it's really hard to, topple that guy when he's just a power bottom.
Hmm. Let's scrub a little further.
Guy's a serial killer, and that
That's what I'm talking about, Monster. We can skip
and then
that.
he hits like some banker, some police dude.
little slugger is from Paranoia Agent.
Oh,
Nah.
that section of Sal.
It's completely
So Sal has a tendency sometimes to completely plant his foot down when he thinks he's got something right, but he's not quite got it right. And I think this was our argument about you were getting Perfect Blue and Paranoia Agent confused.
unrelated to
Could
the
be an
Charlize Theron
anime.
movie.
Someone can make that an anime.
I mean, I'm sure.
Well, other than that, fuck, I don't know. For the stuff that I watched growing up, yeah, just pretty much shonen. Like, I don't think Toonami showed anything else.
No,
Toonami just
Uh,
they did Rio Kenshin, they did Yu Yu Hakusho, Zatch Bell.
they also did.
Like, I don't remember any kind of mystery or other than just dudes punching dudes.
There was that one about, I'm forgetting what it's called, but it's that anime about the kid with a baseball bat hitting people with a baseball bat.
Oh, are you?
Little slugger.
Yeah, no, that's a movie. That's like called like Perfect Blue or something like that.
No, it's not a movie. It's a
yeah,
show.
it is. No, it was a movie.
It's 100% a show.
No, it was called like I think it's called like Perfect Blue.
Perfect Blue is not what I'm. Perfect Blue is a thing, but it's not what I'm talking
But
about.
that's where the little slugger's from because that's what they refer to the kid when he hits the suit like the supermodel person, right? And then he hits like some banker, some police dude.
Little slugger is from Paranoia Agent.
No,
I'm literally looking at it right now.
I think you got the wrong one then, because
Little slugger.
no, I swear.
Paranoia Agent.
I'm like showing him
Then
my
that's what I
phone
was
at this
thinking about,
point.
not Perfect Blue, but I think it's made by the same guy who did Perfect Blue, right? I want to say Perfect Blue. If it's not, I was thinking about that one, but I think Perfect Blue is the one where there's like a YouTuber or something, or she's a model, and there's like that little blue character, blue dog or pink dog that follows her around with some big ol' eyeballs.
Oh my god.
Mm,
And it has like a little body, and like whenever the character walks out, like its head was too big, so you would see it constantly like tipping over because it was top heavy. It's made by the same guy, because I'm pretty sure that guy died.
I feel like you're mixing things up here because Perfect Blue is about the singer, and then she becomes an actress.
Yeah, and there's like a little like dog chibi thing that follows her around.
Pretty sure you're getting things mixed up because the dog is from Paranoia Agent, not Perfect Blue.
Oh damn!
You're mixing up the two things.
But I think it's made by the same guy. I want to say that's why I'm confusing because they're made from like the same director, which I think he died.
yeah, the director Satoshi Kon, he died.
Yeah, forever ago.
yeah, like 10 years ago. Yeah, actually, yeah, you're right. It is.
Yeah, so I think that's why I'm confusing them.
That's another thing that I like in anime is like the stylistic choices that a lot of directors go with. You can do a lot more with that with anime than you can with, say, just color grading in a movie.
But yeah, that one I think when I was editing it was one of my favorite moments from that episode.
I was so confused.
Yeah.
About-
The whole conversation.
Yeah, just so confidently you were like, "Oh yeah, I know which one you're talking about," and then it's like, "No." But at the end of it, I did get why you were saying like, "No, I'm pretty sure," and it's because yeah, Satoshi Kon, he's like it's like Miyazaki, right? The art style is always the same,
Yep.
so I can see why both of them would blend together in your head.
Yep.
I'm just glad you guys edit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
that
don't know.
okay. So this full episode is the first one we put out there.
I
Like you
know.
can go out and listen to it, and it's really not edited
I
like
know.
at all.
That's why I'm glad you guys learned how to edit now.
I think it was like the 6th episode I took over, and that's when it really started being edited. But
Because clearly, if I had listened to that, I'd be like, "Oh no, what the hell am I on this show for?"
Well, the thing is, some of the people that got back to us, like some of the people that actually listen and communicate
Mhm.
with us, that was the part that they like about the show.
Yeah.
Is me and Cruz arguing about stuff.
yeah, that's one of
But
the
I
things.
had no idea what you're arguing about.
I don't know, just I guess people would just like argument just to argue,
Yeah,
just like how you go to World Star just to see some ratchet fights.
I don't
Yeah.
watch that.
I did.
that's going back to that question of something I'm looking forward to in the next year. That was actually one of the things that popped into my head. Is like there's some anime that are coming out based off of some mangas that I like that I think are, some pretty good bangers. I know they're already like ahead of time, just based off of knowing Sal's taste. He's not gonna like a few of them. So I'm myself looking forward to those arguments we're gonna have about me being like, but you don't understand why it's a masterpiece, and him being like, dude, this sucks ass. Because those parts just
But I think
Naturally,
those
you know.
arguments are good because now you guys are looking at different elements.
Yeah.
Versus that argument was just knowing the title.
But I think we've stopped arguing as much since Peralta's came around.
well, it helps to have somebody who knows, has some sense, knows what they're talking about a little bit, has a different perspective that isn't, because I think I find similarities in opinion with you, not all the time, but sometimes, and Sal does too. So I think you are sort of perfectly in that middle spot. There are some things you like that neither of us like, but it does sort of quell the arguments that didn't need to happen in the first place. I think we've definitely still kept up with the arguments on quality and the important stuff. But
Yeah, like you. Actually, yeah, because you weren't there for the Eevee episode, and Cruz was just fucking going
oh
off
my god,
about
the
two
Eevee episode,
separate
yeah.
things, and it was to the point that me and Evie were playing Fortnite, and she's like, "I can't believe Cruz was so hung up on that." I was like, "Yeah, I fucking know."
Do you want to
And
know?
then she was talking about another thing. I was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot that did happen. He was really hung up about that too."
Do you want to know why I was really hung up about the computer man thing? Because I was right. I actually checked it out after because I was like, I can't be crazy. Did I interpret something that was wrong? And then I looked it up, and I was right. And I think you guys just missed a thing, because they do mention that he has his brain is the computer that is, and that's what I was trying to get across by saying he was the Matrix. And then you guys were like, that doesn't make sense. And then that's how we argued. But you weren't
No,
there.
That was
You
the
and
uncle
then
episode, right?
yes,
Yeah.
you weren't there, and that led to I think I went on like
You-
3
yeah.
separate rants.
You were the one arguing. Me and Evie
There's
were
a
on the
no,
same
no, no, no.
page.
I will 100% say it was me, because I do get hung up on shit all the time. But yeah, that's a little bit of a ridiculous episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, without Peralta there
I'm
to make
sorry.
it like understandable.
See, this is why I needed you.
Yeah.
My bad.
You're the Nami from this
I don't
group.
like Nami. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Cruz
like
is the
Robin.
Cruz is the Usopp for right now. He's the
You can be
editor.
Usopp. You can be
I'm okay with
all you
Usopp.
want.
We need to find the Frankie to be the actual shipwright. But as of right now, he's the makeshift shipwright.
That's true. I think whatever editor or thing we hire down the road will probably we will have to find that Frankie.
I don't like Nami.
Yeah, but
I think that's it
That's
for
it,
now.
yeah.
For now, there's gonna be a bonus thing where we're eating a bunch of food. Damn, that shit's spicy.
You didn't even eat anything.
Yeah, well,
No, the
bro.
whiskey.
Fucking try the whiskey. We're gonna be doing a bonus video for the anniversary tomorrow, but you won't see this because it's gonna be edited.
yes,
Also, look out for a giveaway for
Halloween.
this month. Well, there's one for the anniversary, which
Yeah.
I'm gonna be giving away everything everywhere all at once, and then for Halloween, all three of us are gonna choose a manga volume to give out.
Yeah,
And all you gotta do is just share, like.
it'll be an Instagram
Follow.
post, so you'll
Yeah.
see it there, and it'll have all the instructions for you, for you to be able to win some free stuff.
Volume, the first volume from each of us.
Yeah. All right, thank you guys for watching. Remember that you can check us out on nakamapod.com to see what we're going to be doing from here on out. And here's to a couple more years of doing this show.
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe.
Ditto on the baby.
Yeah. This is my retirement.